Grand Prix today? I know I do. Welcome along to the 8th World Championship Turkish Grand Prix. It's round 14 of 17 in this 2020 season, and this could be the day that the driver's title is decided as well. There is going to be a high chance of the safety car coming out at the end of this first lap. Let's keep our fingers crossed that we all get through safely. It's the Turkish Grand Prix. It's lights out and away we go. And they are crawling off the line, especially Max Verstappen. Hamilton, though, gets a really good start, passes two cars already. Stroll is in the lead, going into turn one ahead of his teammate, Sergio Perez. Hamilton on the inside of Daniel Ricciardo as Esteban Ocon and, crucially, Valtteri Bottas spin out and away onto the runoff area at turn one. That is a horrendous start for Bottas, not what he would have wanted. Sebastian Vettel already ahead of Max Verstappen, and Alex Albon in the thick of it as well.
Verstappen moved away nicely, then just went absolutely nowhere. It was the two Renaults that made connection. I think it was Ricciardo just tapping his teammate round, and then Valtteri Bottas spinning in sympathy.
Albon going wide and off the track. Giovinazzi's got ahead. Kevin Magnussen's got ahead of Kimi Räikkönen, who's coming back at him as well. It's been a decent start in the McLaren, I think, for Lando Norris. There's Verstappen having a little look at Sebastian Vettel going into turn 7, but it's Lance Stroll and Sergio Perez 1-2 in these opening stages for Racing Point, and we can see riding on board with Verstappen just how treacherous it is.
And he fancies a bit of a run around the outside. I think the Red Bull will have more grip, but that start was perfect for Racing Point. We know they can fire their tyres up and get down the road, because at the moment Verstappen is on his back foot. He's lost a lot of ground. Brilliant start for Racing Point.
So Stroll leads Perez, and there going wide is Lewis Hamilton. I was going to say Stroll leads Perez, leads Hamilton, but no, leads Sebastian Vettel. What a start from him from 11th on the grid. Now Alex Albon is overtaking Lewis Hamilton as well. Max Verstappen, I should say, is overtaking Lewis Hamilton as well. Here comes Alex Albon. He might fancy a run at the Mercedes going into the next corner, because he's got hotter tyres. Hamilton's been off the track. Down the inside goes Alex Albon. Does he take the place? Hamilton will try and fight it if he can, but he just hasn't got the grip to do so. He's skating around on thin ice at the moment as Albon manages to get past the Mercedes. Whoa. It's almost like he's missed a gear.
He's in first gear. It just almost stalled, didn't it?
Yeah. Basically,
he was running so few revs. Maybe everything a little bit. Well, watch for Hamilton coming up our inside, and nothing Daniel could do about that, as I said, and Bottas really had to spin in sympathy.
So this is Valtteri Bottas, who had not one but two incidents on the opening lap. That's the first one that relegated him to the back, and I think down at turn 9 he also had another moment with Esteban Ocon as well.
Keep an eye on this. Short shift to get better traction. Change gear early, that means. And presumably Raikkonen's going to outbrake himself, is he?
Good stuff, Carlos. Big fan of your work.
And I have to say, Carlos's work was relatively straightforward there.
Ferrari are getting ready for a pit stop.
Yes,
I wonder if this is Charles Leclerc, because he's also... I'd say this is a bit early for the Inters, but let's see.
Crofty, key moment. Charles Leclerc, purple, sector 2, sector 3, a second quicker than anybody else straight away. So the intermediate tyres are the one to have. Red Bull need to get Max Verstappen in now to try and jump ahead of Vettel.
Overcut, let's see.
Very careful, stopping onto his marks there, and away goes Lance Stroll, 2.9 seconds. Perez goes through and into the lead. Verstappen stays